As someone who has seen all 104 games of the World Cup 2026, let me share with you some of the more interesting facts. Argentina, the world champions, began with 3 goals. Their defense of the title as the kings of the world, right? And this beautiful cut right here is tribute to all the lady referees of the tournament, including the queens of the tournament. Yes, I'm talking to you, Shakira. And unfortunately though, there were some unpleasant moments during the tournament because a player from South Africa actually lost his life exactly a month after the beginning of the tournament. His name was Jayden Adams, Jayden, Jayden Adams, Adams. Let this J be tribute him. So rest in peace, brother. But let's keep our moves up. Huh? What better way to do that than measuring the goal scorers, right? Beginning with the number 10 of France, Kylian Mbappé, who is the goal scorer of the tournament, followed by number 10 of Argentina, Messi, and number 10 of England, Jude Bellingham. Interesting fact, 10 by 10 makes 100, by 10 makes 1000. Yes, exactly, match number 1000 has been played at the World Cup between, I believe it was Tunisia and Japan, 0-4 to Japan. But I already mentioned one of the African countries, so let me take the time to mention the other 9 countries from Africa. I'll leave the number 9, the 9 of cards on top, and let me try to name all the rest from Africa. So this should be Cape Verde, Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire or Ivory Coast, Ghana, Democratic Republic of Congo, and South Africa. All 9 countries from Africa that actually qualified for the elimination phase, round of 32. First of so many from Africa, so congratulations to you guys. And this was also the only tournament with 8 matches, including the final, so that's why I'm going to use only my right hand, right? Get the joke? Yeah? Okay. Of course, this is for the 8 of cards. And mentioning the final, let's give tribute actually to the only player who scored at the final, the number 7 of La Roja, Ferran Torres. The guy has written his name in the history books of his country, of the World Cups, of the World Cup finals. I mean, talk about history. We reached the middle of the demonstration. You know what this means, right? As per World Cup tradition, okay, we're back. Of course, it wouldn't be a World Cup without the 6 confederations involved, right? One interesting fact that happened, at least interesting to me, was how Sweden managed to win 5-1 the first match, and then they lost 5-1 again the next match. I mean, how do you do? I can't do this. Anyways, let me give credit to some of the other teams in the tournament. Of course, I'm talking about the team debutants. 4 nations made their debut: Cape Verde, Curacao, I believe, Uzbekistan, and Jordan. All 4 nations, right? And in fact, since we're nearing the final, let me give tribute to some of the to Argentina. In fact, I'll leave the ace through 4 at the bottom of the deck, and let's mention some of the achievements of Argentina. Of course, Messi managed to score a hat-trick at the World Cup. The match against Cape Verde, you don't know which team to actually support. The match against Egypt was actually the best match at the tournament, but unfortunately they faced the strongest team in the tournament, Spain, of course, who deservingly became the world champion. I mean, all credit to them, right? I ran out of cards, so I cannot mention any more interesting facts for you guys. But let me take the opportunity to thank the hosts, Canada, USA, and Mexico, for doing a fantastic job. And I want to take the opportunity to actually thank the Bulgarian national television and all the team involved to make this happen, and just let all the Bulgarians enjoy this this spectacle, this masterpiece of entertainment called the World Cup. I thank everyone for having us seen the players unite, having us seen nations unite, in fact having us seen the world unite.